Today is the last training session here at UBC. Myself and Patrick together. As you can see, he's jumping on the Airdyne bike. We've added cardio in addition to the components of strength, agility, and power that we've been doing. As he's developed his overall body awareness and his own little strength and ability to again work out the proper way. We're gonna get in a work in. We're gonna sweat out today, and I'm gonna be leaving to head to Vegas, not only for the World Series of Poker like we're doing, but also to get ready for my training camp, which will be starting in Vegas about a month before we meet up with the guys. So our journeys are gonna kind of deviate for a little bit, and then we'll meet back up in Vegas. And I'm really excited for him to keep the same energy as he's going to have today as we work out and push it and grind together all the way through. I've hooked him up with a local meal sponsor. They're both convenience and also meal prep. So it's taken a lot of the thought and difficulty of creating a meal, prepping it, and doing that throughout the week. So again, his diet in check, as long as he's also now keeping that with his fitness goals. I'm really excited for him to crush it. Like I'm going to do in the gym, like he's going to do in the gym, and then eventually on the GG Poker Field. Patrick's going to be putting in work today and every day leading up to our eventual meetup in Vegas. But again, as the old adage says, 80% of it is diet. So very thankful for Krave Meals for hooking it up in regards to being the meal prep and the base for Patrick's journey and crushing his own fitness and poker goals. Spartan now. Boom.
Today is the last day that I'm going to be able to work out with him in person. I think the next month or so is going to be the most important, probably the toughest for me, because when I got him beside me, it's easy to stay motivated, it's easy to show up to the gym, it's easy to do work, but a lot of that's mentally doing it on your own. That's the real tough thing. That's what I've always struggled with. Hoping the X factor this time around is like I've got Elias to hold myself accountable to, you to hold myself accountable to, got Jimmy to hold myself accountable to, got anyone that's taking care and watching this, got to hold myself accountable to that. Because if I don't put in the work, then this ends up being a pretty shitty ending, pretty shitty content, right? I got to get this shit done. So I'm tired, a little nervous, but I'm excited to do the stuff on my own and see how this next month goes out. Be ready for Vegas in October.
Lightweight from the list goal. That's it. Push, push, push. Last. It's been a bit since our last meeting. I think in between, I'm not going to be afraid to say, I had a bit of a pretty good score,
Crushing it.
Just it's just a casual 75,000 score on the GG network on GG Poker. So I'm pretty, we're riding a good high. At least I'm proving my qualifications as a coach as we go.
Yeah. Yes, you are. Both with the time on the tables, but also in your PowerPoints. Your PowerPoints. You're a legend.
I showed a friend. As I was prepping this particular one today, and it's just like, it looks great. It's a shame the color scheme's awful. You can't win them all. I'm like, oh, come on, man.
It's orange. I dig it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm wearing the thing is, I'm wearing an orange hoodie. I got that orange. Yeah, you got the orange drink on. Some people are we're just on a better flow, That's why I got a problem with that guy. We ain't got no problems. So yeah, it looks like this first one we've got a $10.50 bounty hunter. Looks like we jumped in a little late. Now I will say, especially if anyone that's listening that's new to jumping into tournaments or playing tournament poker, late registration for bounty tournaments is pretty tough. One of the important things with bounties is you're fighting for the bounty prize pool, and if you join a tournament and majority of the field already has double starting or covers you, and there's 40% of the field is eliminated, that means there's less percentage of the prize pool that you can win via the bounties, and it sort of makes it's like this sliding scale where it becomes less and less profitable, and it dips into once you start registering, it becomes unprofitable with some of these bounty tournaments. This is more the case just for bounty tournaments, and not so much if you play a tournament where all the prize pool is just making it, getting in the money. But yeah, it's something to note. So in future reference, when it comes to jumping into bounty tournaments, I'd be a little bit more hesitant and try to play from the beginning.
Patrick, man, another great session in the books and our last one together for quite some time.
It's a little sad, but it's a sign of things to come. We got a lot more work to go ahead. I got some things to figure out on my own, but I'm looking forward to when we meet up again.
Yeah, it's not goodbye. It's see you later, man. No, but it's kind of reminiscent. It's almost like full circle. We started virtual, and now we're eventually going to go back at it. You're going to still be crushing it here at UBC, but also your own home gym, adding some cardio in as we now, and also our new good friends at Krave Meals hooked it up. One for my meal on the road as I go to both New York and then Vegas, and then you got your meals for the rest of the week, bro. And they're gonna hook you up for the remainder of the time that you're here in what's called Ontario, Toronto, or whatever like that. And they got your back, I got your back, and we're pumped to see you keep crushing it.
And then honestly, the meals is the toughest part of it for me, because when I'm playing poker, I'm playing poker for like 15-hour sessions, 13-hour sessions. When I'm done, I don't want to cook.
No.
It's like,
No.
it's Uber Eats, and then it's whenever it's open at 10 p.m. It's usually not the best option, so
Yeah.
I gotta have something like this to help me through this.
For sure, man. What's called diet is about 80%, whatever the statistic. 69% of all statistics are made up, but 80% of what's called, your fitness is your diet. And you've already been doing inroads, like you've lost 20 plus pounds at this point, and it's just been cleaning up, right? Like both in regards to what we're doing here, but also taking that same energy, that same mindset, that same focus home. And that's what Krave Meals is going to do, in between every single poker session, and your day in between, after every training session. And again, you're going to earn it, you're going to burn it.
And I feel like I'm going to feel the difference while I'm playing. There's a noticeable difference when I eat crappy and when I eat clean when I'm playing too, because I can feel it in the morning, I can feel it during the day.
You are what you eat. You are what you eat. Thanks, Krave Meals.
Well, it's a bittersweet day for me. I'm gonna say goodbye to Elias. He's off to Vegas. At least for him, it's going to be he'll be able to start getting prepped for live poker. Live poker is, there's differences. There's a lot of similarities in online poker, but live poker there's different nuances to it. You don't have the numbers right in front of you. So looking forward to getting prepped for that. For me personally, I still got another 3-4 weeks of World Series Poker Online on GG Poker. A lot more time to battle, and it's more focus on myself. I've got to learn work-life balance in terms of working out, staying active, cardio 3 times a week, working out 3 times a week without Elias in my corner to guide me and carry me through it. So it's this is always the toughest part. I feel like I said it before. It's having the self-discipline to do it on my own. It's where I've struggled the most. It's where I've struggled historically, and I'm hoping everything that I've got going on for me is enough motivation to keep me in line and keep me ready to get ready for WSOP in Vegas this coming October. But for me, for now, I got Krave Meals. I got my food for the month. I've got a lot of online poker to play, and I've got some workouts to keep on with. Wrap it up here. I'm on our end. One of the last workouts I'll have the last workout I'll have with Elias before we see each other in Vegas. He's off heading out to get ready for his training camp for his next fight, so he's going to be on all September. This is a big moment for me because now I'm on my own. This is where I've historically struggled. It's when I don't have somebody to guide me and train me and be right there in front of to stay motivated. So I'm looking forward. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little scared, but I'm super pumped because it's a sick opportunity to see what I can do for myself and do on my own. Fortunately, the people at Krave Meals is giving me the opportunity, giving me the food, so I'll have set meal plans throughout the rest of the week and for the rest of the month. Something I've historically struggled with too. It's whenever I'm on Uber Eats or something like that, any sort of food delivery, it's like 10 p.m. and it's like, fuck, every burger looks good. And you're like, just going through, it's like, I don't want a fucking salad. So looking forward to having the meals set throughout the weeks. It's a huge thing for me personally. Just to remove the sort of temptation. I never think about it. Just no food's in the fridge for laughing. For me as well, September, it's a big month for me too. We got the end of the World Series of Poker last couple weeks. World Series of Poker main event online, the 5K buy-in, $5,000, no joke. I'm going to be putting in some hours. It's going to be tough for me, work-life balance. I've got to make sure that I'm getting cardio 3 times a week, working out 3 times a week, while still staying with poker. Still playing poker 4 or 5 times a week, staying and studying. It's exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing how this works out. And I'm looking forward to seeing Elias back in October with a live version of WSOP. Keeping him prepped, keeping him ready, doing things virtually, and taking it from there.